The old house stood silent, a keeper of memories. I often find myself in my father's study, the scent of old books and pipe tobacco still lingering in the air. He's been gone for 20 years, but in this room, it feels like he just stepped out. We had a good life, him and I. He taught me how to fish, how to be a man of my word, how to stand tall. But for all the things we shared, there was a conversation we never had. A space between us filled with unspoken words. Have you ever felt that space with someone? A silence so loud it's deafening? He was a man of his time, forged in hardship, and he believed showing emotion was a weakness. I was his son, always seeking that nod of approval. That one phrase, "I'm proud of you." I achieved so much, built a business from the ground up, raised a family. I kept hoping he'd see it, that he'd finally say the words, but he never did. And I, in my own youthful pride, never told him how much his validation meant to me. I never told him that everything I did was, in some way, for him. Who in your life have you done things for, without ever telling them why? We'd sit in this very room, the silence thick between us. He'd be reading his paper, and I'd be bursting to talk, to bridge that gap. But the moment would pass, lost to the ticking of the grandfather clock in the hall. The last time I saw him, he was frail, his hands trembling as he held his cup of tea. I wanted to tell him I loved him, that I was grateful for every sacrifice he made. I wanted to thank him for his silent strength, a legacy I now understand. But I just patted his shoulder and said, "See you next week, Dad." There was no next week. That last conversation we never had haunts me, not with bitterness, but with a gentle sorrow. It taught me the most profound lesson of my life. The heaviest things in this world are the words left unsaid. We assume we have time. We wait for the perfect moment. But time is a thief, and perfect moments are a myth. The only moment we truly have is now. What are you waiting for? I want you to pause for a moment right now. Close your eyes and think of that person in your life who just came to mind. Let us know in the comments below if you feel comfortable sharing just their role: a father, a friend, a sister. By writing it down, you make it real. Don't let the silence stretch into a lifetime of regret. Don't leave your most important words unspoken. Make your one day today. Because in the end, it's the conversations we had that will comfort us, not the ones we plan to have. We all have an Arthur in our lives, don't we? Or maybe we are Arthur. We carry these unspoken words, these unexpressed feelings, thinking there's always a tomorrow. But the story of Arthur and his father is a powerful reminder that sometimes tomorrow is a promise we can't keep. It's a gut-wrenching lesson in the cost of silence. But let's flip the script. What if Arthur had made that call? Imagine the weight lifting from his shoulders the moment he said, "Dad, I love you. I'm sorry." Imagine his father's voice, perhaps cracking with emotion, saying, "I love you too, son. I'm proud of you." That conversation wouldn't just have changed their last moments. It would have redefined their entire relationship. It would have replaced years of quiet resentment with a final, beautiful chapter of love and understanding. This isn't just about mending fences with family. Think about that friend you drifted apart from. What if you sent that text saying, "Hey, I was just thinking about you and how much I miss our talks." Why not do it right now? What's stopping you? You might just rediscover a friendship you thought was lost forever, or that mentor you never properly thanked. A simple email expressing your gratitude could not only make their day, but also open doors to future guidance you never expected. The fear of awkwardness, of rejection, of saying the wrong thing, it's a heavy chain. It holds us back, convincing us that silence is safer. But what's the real risk? A few moments of discomfort, or a lifetime of regret. The magic happens when we push past that fear. Have you ever pushed past that fear? Share your story of a conversation that changed everything in the comments. Your experience could be the courage someone else needs. Having these conversations isn't about dredging up the past. It's about building a better future. It's about creating new, positive memories that can overwrite the painful ones. Every time we choose courage over comfort, we choose connection. We choose peace. The relief that follows is incredible. It's like putting down a heavy backpack you didn't even realize you were carrying. So, who is your Arthur call? Who is that person you need to talk to? Don't wait for the perfect moment, because it will never come. The perfect moment is now. Pick up your phone, write that letter, send that message. Let your heart be heard. Don't let your beautiful story end with unspoken words. Make it one of connection, forgiveness, and love. Thank you for watching. If this resonated with you, Please share it with someone who needs to hear it and tag them below.